Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Guys, Onision is clapping back. He will no longer allow negative comments on his channel, and he has decided he's had enough. The man has had enough. Now, in light of recent events and allegations regarding Onision and his partner Lanybot, I decided to check them out a little bit more closely. I want to be fair, since it seems not one single smaller creator besides Rag Reynolds has even had a conversation with him or Lanybot. Now, I don't count Joy Sparkle BS, as that whole thing was nothing more than a waste of time in my opinion. Onision wasn't really willing to talk to her. Let's face it, he was pissed, and to be fair, how can you blame him, really? She not only went after him, she went for him obsessively, and I mean she made over 60 videos in a short period of time. Now, that's a little on the crazy side. I can see, making videos on the man. I really can. And while it's not illegal, it is obsessive, to say the least. Blaire White claims that Onision raided a 12-year-old's body. Do I believe that? I do believe that because she mentioned it in the actual debate with Onision back in the day. Do I agree with that? No, absolutely not. Do I agree with him raiding anyone's body? He's not a professional of any kind. However, while I may not like the idea, if, as Onision claims, that he stipulated he's only accepting photos from 18 and over and they must be fully clothed. If these people are sending in their photos for him to rate, there's nothing we can do about that. It's not against the law. It's his channel. Whatever. I will say this. Blaire had brought that up in the debate also. Where are those photos, Onision? Where are they now? Inquiring minds want to know. Not only that, how are you going to make sure that you are not receiving any photos of minors? How can you possibly be sure? So that's not a risk I would be willing to take, especially for someone like you or your partner, considering you both have had very serious allegations made against you. Now, whether they're true or not, why even have anyone possibly believe that you may be like that? I wouldn't do it. That's your business. Whatever. That is your business. I've also watched a few of his Eugenia Cooney videos. Now, regarding the Eugenia Cooney videos, I definitely agree with a lot of Greg's points. I really do. Neither one of us are doctors. Anyone out in the internet, whether they are physicians or not, if they have not treated Eugenia Cooney, they cannot know for sure. However, we can make assumptions on a few things. Number one, first and foremost, she is very unhealthy looking. The way she behaves to me is unhealthy. She seems like she has no energy. What I do disagree with, Onision making the statement that he believes that her parents have not done enough to help Eugenia. Now, we have no idea what they have or have not done. We have no idea. They wouldn't put that on the internet because they are not admitting Eugenia has any problems at all. Now, I would know that their options are limited. Eugenia Cooney is an adult. She's an adult. So their options are extremely limited in what they can do to help her. In the end, I'm pretty sure it would fall on Eugenia herself to seek out some kind of health care or mental health care. Whatever kind of care she needs, I believe it would be up to her to seek that out. And that whole thing with Joy Sparkles making a ton of videos on Onision, you know, I wouldn't even take that into consideration. It seems to me that she had some kind of personal agenda. She wasn't really unbiased at all in her opinion regarding Onision. She said she followed him for how long? And then she just all of a sudden decided to make tons and tons of videos about him, all within a very short period of time. So, you know, I don't even pay any attention to that. She never really approached him, I don't think. And she claims she reached out to Lainey, but that wasn't smart in my opinion, considering her videos were about Greg, not Lainey. And when she spoke to Lainey and the minor involved, she repeatedly told them they were beautiful, beautiful young women. What was all that about? Because I doubt it was to boost their self-esteem, and it sounded just very disingenuous and weird to me. I have to say, that sounded really funky to me. I didn't care for that at all. So anyway, and Lainey Bot, let me tell you something. The way you discussed cis people when you were doing that little "Am I a trans trender" thing, I found that rude. I mean, it is what it is, but that wasn't very nice of you. I know some nice cis people. What is wrong with you? I'm sure you must know many, many. Otherwise, honey, you are too isolated and you need to get out more, because I'm sure there is a lot more than a few, a couple. You know, the way you said it was like it was a surprise to you, and you, I don't know. I didn't care for that. That was rude. Another thing regarding Lainey's identity. You know, Lainey's identity issues are so confusing to me and everyone else that if you get a chip on your shoulder because someone refers to you as one way or another, you are going to have to get over it, and get over it like with a quickness, because how would you expect us, meaning everyone else, to have an idea of what you're identifying with when you've changed it so much? I mean, come on, that is difficult, honey. All right, so anyway, let me see what else I can talk about, what I wanted to say. All right, in the end, the whole thing is this. Do I think that Greg is an evil demon spawn? Nope, I don't. Do I think he has made mistakes? And I certainly do. Certainly he has. Lainey Bot, it's the same way. Absolute mistakes were made. There is no way around it. Minors should never, ever, ever step a foot in your house considering recent allegations. Unless you want to set yourself up for it. Because whether it's right, wrong, indifferent, however you want to put it, you're setting yourself up for all these opinions, all these comments, and all this negativity, because no one knows if you really ever did anything or you didn't. I will be the first one to say, if it is not true, that is a terrible thing to say. It is. But you keep throwing your stuff out there. It's not that hard. Keep your personal stuff to yourself. To yourself. Like the video you made today, Greg. You're talking about if I want to do this or I want to do that and I want to be with this one and I want to be with that one. That's no one's business. Well, okay. But why did you make it anyone's business? Because once you put it on social media, you know you made it everyone's business. You did that yourself. Don't do it any longer. What damage you have done, you probably already done. You know, parents of your children's friends probably have an idea who you are. And if they saw any of those videos, how likely is it they are going to want their children associating with your children in your house? Not likely. So start thinking about that. Because any parent that knew someone was willing to tie someone up with a chain and a collar are going to be like, honey, you are not going over there. So those are things you need to think about. Think about it. Think about what you do before you just upload. You know, you can't just put whatever because it is what it is. And in light of that, ladies and gentlemen, I will be having a guest on my next live stream who actually was a moderator of Onision's and has had conversations with him. So I'm looking forward to that and see if this gentleman can shed any light on anything for us. So yeah, we're going to be having a special guest on the live stream. All right, everybody, peace out. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and all that good stuff. And I will see you soon.